Well, I came across this feed that I thought it was interesting, where you can now get up to $1,000 your first month when you give platelets. I guess not as many people are giving platelets, so they're actually paying people even more. But even on typical months, I think you can make $500 a month giving platelets. And I know people will have an excuse why they can't give platelets, uh, because people have an excuse for everything. But I just wanted to point out that you could fund your Roth IRA entirely by doing something $500 a month. Because until you're 50, you can only put $6,000 in, which will be tax free. And then if you did this over 21 years, you'd have about $2 million if you invested in something like TQQQ, which did a little over 23% a year, which is something that looks like it's been doing. You might even do better than that. Who knows what the market's going to do in the future, but it looks like this been pretty aggressive. So this is the way that anybody that's healthy, that can go give platelets, that go read a book, takes an hour, I guess, to give platelets, something like that. And you do it a couple of times a week. You just make part of your routine, and you retire a millionaire. And so this is just one way. Another way is you could paint a house one weekend a month. You can haul trash. You can do lawn for your neighbor. There's a lot of different ways that you can make $500 a month. But if you can make $500 a month by doing something like this, something on the side, and I just picked platelets because I saw this ad, and I thought, wow, that's quite a bit of money, for just giving blood. Something that anybody that's healthy could probably do, and so it kind of eliminates a lot of excuses people have not to be millionaires. Of course, it is taking up your time, and so some people might say, that's not worth my time for $500 a month. But where's the $500 come from to fully fund your Roth? I mean, if people fully funded their Roth, everybody, if they fully funded their Roth, could become millionaires in 20 years. Even at market rates, you're looking at $500,000, something like that. Let's look at it if it was like something more like 12%. So I'm gonna put 12% in here. So then you end up with like $500,000. So it really does matter, with your return. Of course, it always has. But even with that, even at typical market rates and not doing a triple, you're going to end up with $500,000. And so, of course, we like the triples because we like to make more money, and they're more risky, they're more volatile. But with the volatility, you're going to get a better return. I mean, that's just what it's been. And so, if your outlook is 5 years or more away, then I think you should be more aggressive. People that aren't more aggressive, it's just kind of silly, because if you don't need the money for 5 years, and you look at the track record of these more aggressive funds, then it's pretty apparent that they're going to do better than the others. Even if you have a downturn for a year or two, downturns usually don't take more than 2 years before they come back to all-time highs, because the growth to the upside is what normally happens if you look over the life of the stock market. So anyway, this is a good thing to do if you don't have any money and you're not hitting on all cylinders, you're not succeeding in other ways. But you can still fund your Roth, and you can still become a millionaire. So let's get out there and get it.